Ready,
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready,
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. On 2nd down, Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Shador. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Side of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The kicker on.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panther 6.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by 30.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Huh.
Once again, it's Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He's got a man. That's Horton. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 Charger. 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got it. Ready.
3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it looking at 4th down and 2.
Hey. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
33-yard line.
Hop 70. Hop.
To throw again is Milrow. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Second and 10. At the 35.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards.
Down at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
18 Cardinal.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Again, it's Sanders. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Sanders going to throw again. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for the loss.
And he's going nowhere. Net and drop behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and goal.
18, pioneer.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders, and he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on fourth and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready, set.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Milrow now off the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete. coverage. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. This fielded at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
That's good for a Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They send the receiver in motion left. Now Shador on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jerome Baker. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Check smash, check smash. Come on, set. Ready.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Brings up third down.
Let's go. Liking 18. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
18, ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Sanders on third and long. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Wilson. Smith in Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now, the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Deputy! Tempo 80! Warrior 70!
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught by Judy, working his way across the field. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. Big Lion. Mustang 19. Go street. Dragon 60. Steady.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Downfield, he's got Horton. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
46-yard line.
Panthers, let's go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
The left side, and is caught by Bolton. So that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Ready.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Back. Viking 18. Check up.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in. Maurice Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
16. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Tackle, go.
Drive will start on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
The 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
19. Ready.
Sanders will throw it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Now he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Milroe. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Pick up.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He works free, right side. Still on the move. Inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Makes the score Browns 23, Seahawks 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Browns are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
On play action, Shador. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
60 Eagle.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Set. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Hey,
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Tag!
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They bring Judy in motion. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. We'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Get it! 19 left, 70 Lions!
Play action. It's, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Okay, break!
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Steady!
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 15 yards through the air. It's a Browns 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Ready!
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready, ready.
On play action, Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards.
Go. Lightning 18. Ready.
Now a give to Walker, running right. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 11-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions.
Here's Milrow to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings us to 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Cleveland.
First down.
It's Sanders. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go, Reed, go! Bronco 80!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here comes 3rd and 6.
70,
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready?
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Going right, it's taken in, and it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
24-yard gain.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Now Sanders. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go, go!
They'll run with Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Crackle!
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. For the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. This was a game where both